The documentary revolves around a fictional serial killer named Victor Kane, infamous for his sadistic and elaborate crimes. The story delves into his disturbed mind, the victims, the investigations, and the chilling evidence that finally led to his capture. Or did it? Each scene unveils suspense, twists, and psychological depth. In the shadowy corners of history, some names linger like a haunting echo. Victor Kane, a name synonymous with terror and cruelty. Tonight, we uncover the horrifying truth behind the chilling crimes of the most evil serial killer to have ever walked among us. What drove him to commit such heinous acts? How did he evade justice for so long? And what secrets still remain hidden in his trail of destruction? Prepare yourself for a journey into the darkest depths of human depravity. It all began on a cold December night in 2010. A young woman, Lisa Harper, was found brutally murdered in her apartment. The scene was grotesque, the killer's signature horrifying, a red X carved into her chest. Police were baffled, and the media labeled him the X-Killer. But Lisa was only the first. Victor Kane had just begun his reign of terror. Who was Victor Kane before he became a monster? Born in a small town, his childhood was far from ordinary. Abuse, neglect, and a growing fascination with death shaped his dark psyche. Psychologists later found drawings of dismembered animals in his notebooks and chilling diary entries about power and control. Could the signs have been spotted earlier? Could these crimes have been prevented? Victor Kane's murders weren't random. Each victim, who was Victor Kane before he became a monster. Born in a small town, his childhood was far from ordinary. Abuse, neglect, and a growing fascination with death shaped his dark psyche. Psychologists later found drawings of dismembered animals in his notebooks and chilling diary entries about power and control. Could the signs have been spotted earlier? Could these crimes have been prevented? M was carefully chosen, young women with specific physical traits. His ritual was calculated, and his signature, a red X, became his chilling mark. Why the red X? Was it a symbol of his inner torment, or was it a trophy of his control over life and death? The answers lay hidden in the bloodstained trails he left behind. By 2015, Victor had claimed 7 victims across 3 states. The killings followed a chilling pattern. Young women, abducted from public spaces, tortured, and left to die in isolated locations. But what connected these women? And how did Victor manage to stay ahead of law enforcement for so long? As investigators began piecing together the puzzle, the true horror of his methods emerged. In 2016, Victor made a mistake. One victim, Sarah Blake, survived his attack. Traumatized but alive, she provided critical details about his appearance and modus operandi. Sarah's bravery gave investigators the breakthrough they needed, but Victor's ability to vanish without a trace left them chasing shadows. The media dubbed him the Scarlet Killer, and the public's fear reached a fever pitch. Rumors spread like wildfire. Who would be next? Was Victor someone they knew, or was he a ghost among them?